up, you guys? What is up with it? Gang, 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 gang. What is up? What's up, guys? So I am back with another video. I know it's been like, what, 30 days since you guys last seen me. It's only because I've been doing a lot. Honestly. I've been having a lot going on. Right now, separating laundry. But I really wanted to come on here and tell you guys a little bit of what has been going on. Honey, my edges are just all over the freaking place. But I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of what's been going on. So, of course, you guys know I made a video that I got a new dog, right? I named her Chico. I know y'all going to be like, girl, you was slow. You was like really freaking slow. But let me explain to y'all. So I got this dog as a gift for Christmas. Boom. Got it for Christmas. And I specifically asked for a male dog. For my own personal reasons, honestly. I asked for a male dog because, for one, the girl dogs, they go into heat. Which, if you don't understand, going into heat means they have a period. And, boo! I don't even like dealing with me when it's my time. So I definitely don't want to clean up after nobody else, okay? And I got carpet. I don't have no hard floor. Even if I had hardwood floor, it's just disgusting. I have a kid. I have a toddler that touches and messes with everything. So that's just disgusting. Hey, that's just point one, okay? That's just disgusting. So I specifically didn't want a female dog. So when I got the dog as a gift, they told me, hey, this is a boy dog. So me being me, I'm like, okay, this is a boy dog. It never occurred to me to check to see if this dog was a boy or a girl. Now, I can't say that I've never seen the up under the dog because, of course, I have. And I just thought it was just a small male
Really,
part.
nigga? Really, nigga?
Thought it was a small male part. I didn't think nothing of it. Which, there was all the signs, for one. One, the private part. My dumb self. Two, when female dogs use the restroom outside, they kick their back feet, like kick up dirt. I don't know why they do that, but they kick up dirt. Males don't do that. They raise up their leg. So I'm thinking, like, everything that were signs, I just brushed off. So I was like, I saw her do that, kick her feet up when she used the bathroom. And I was just like, oh, maybe because she does that because she's just a baby. She's just a puppy. I'm so dumb. Now thinking about it, it was so dumb. And then after that, I was just like, okay, whatever. So I didn't realize that she was a female dog until this guy, I was outside and he was like, oh, what's her name? And then I was like, her. I was like, why you call it a her? And then he was like, oh, because it's a girl, it has girl parts. And I was like, what? Really? And I felt so dumb. Like, this whole time, I've had this dog since a little before Christmas, right? The dog is 6 months now. And she's used to her name being Chico, which means boy in Spanish. This is so freaking ridiculous. I've named this dog a freaking boy name. So, that's besides the point. So because she turned out to be a girl dog, I didn't want her anymore. I was completely, like, my mind was so over it, and I was just like, nope, I don't want her. I don't want to give her away. I don't want her because I did not want a freaking girl dog. I just didn't want it, period, at all. I didn't want a girl dog at all. So I kept posting on Instagram to see if anyone wanted to have her. And then eventually, no one responded on Instagram, but eventually I end up giving her away to the lady upstairs. She stays above me in my apartments. Her son was, I was seeing her son outside, and he was like, "Oh, is that your dog? Is that your dog?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Do you want to have her?" Like, basically trying to get her away. Like, "Come on, do you want to have her?" And he was like, "Oh, yes, I really want to have her. I've been seeing her. I'm going to ask my mom." So a couple minutes after that, he calls his mom. He asks his mom. His mom talks to me, and I'm just like, "Yeah, sure, he can have the dog if he likes." I was like, "It has a cage and everything, whatever you need." And so she was like, "Okay." So I gave the dog away. I didn't have the dog for a whole month. The lady had the dog upstairs. They had the dog. But not to mention, I would be at work. So I would never, even though the dog stayed upstairs, I would never see the dog. Like, I wouldn't come across the dog because I go to work early in the morning and I get off kind of almost before it's dark outside. So I wouldn't actually ever see the dog. Sometimes I would hear the dog barking upstairs on the patio, but I would never, like, see the dog. So after that, I end up after a month has gone by, I'm sitting in the house and I'm like hearing a little scratching at the door, but me being me, just little old me, I'm not going to check no door. I don't care that I live here. I'm not going to check the door so somebody can snatch me out and snatch me up. So I kept brushing it off like, I don't hear nothing at the door, whatever. But then, after a while went by, an hour went by, I decided to take the trash out. So now, in my breezeway of my apartments, the light has gone out. So it's like super dark in my hallway. So I'm opening the door up to take the trash out, and something rushes in. And I just like, well, something tries to rush in. She doesn't get in. Something tries to get in the door. And I can't see what it is. I just kind of see like a shadow of what it is. And I'm just like screaming because I'm terrified. Like, oh my God, what is that? Is it a freaking rat, a possum, anything? So I hurry up and slam the door. And like my heart is beating so freaking fast. I'm just like, oh my God, what the heck was that? So at this point, this was a dumb move because I still opened the door to try to see what it was. So that was kind of dumb. So I crept the door open a little bit just to peek out to see what it was. After I finally calmed down, I looked out there to see what it was, and it was Chico. And I was like, "Oh, Chico, oh my God, what are you doing outside?" So I was happy to see her. Even though I didn't want her, I was happy to see her. I was just like, "Oh my God." So then I opened the door to let her in, try to pet her, and guys, you don't believe how she looked. Like, it literally broke my heart. Like, I literally wanted to cry because it was so freaking sad to me. I opened the door and let her in, and her entire body, like, so skinny, as if those people had never fed her since the time that I last fed her when I gave her away to them a month ago. She was so freaking skinny. Her face was all sunk in. Like, on her body, you can see her ribs. You can see her tailbone clearly. She was so freaking skinny, guys, and it broke my heart. Like, I had never seen nothing like that. Like, of course, I seen the commercials and stuff where they put the animal shelters and stuff on the TV, but I had never seen it in person, and it was horrible. Like, it literally broke my heart, because had I known that they would have treated her like that and that they wouldn't have taken care of her how I did, I wouldn't have gave her away. Like, I would have taken her to like a humane society or something, because at least I know if she goes to a humane society, they're gonna feed her, they're gonna take care of her until someone's ready to adopt her. She wouldn't have been treated how she was. And that just tore me to pieces. So at that moment, I let her in the house because I felt so bad because I gave her away to those people. So I felt so bad. So it was like around 9:30, almost 10 o'clock at night. And so I got Benny and I hurry up and went down to the Walmart. Went down to the Walmart to get her some food. And after I got her some food, I came back to the house and I fed her the food. And she, of course, she had no telling how long she hasn't eaten. She scarfed the food down, like she scarfed it down. She couldn't even slow down. She was eating so fast. And I gave her some water because obviously she was probably thirsty. And I just gave her the food, and it was so sad to me. I just couldn't believe that someone would literally sit there and do that to an animal. And you know, I'm a dog lover, so that really hurt me. So I end up just keeping her. It's been about a week now. It's been about a week since I've had her back. And I've been keeping her and feeding her, and she's pretty happy now. Like, she's fattening up too. I'm gonna show you guys her in just a second. But she's been eating good, and she's happy, and she's jumping around, and she's playing. And although I didn't want her because she was a girl dog, because I didn't want her to have her to go into heat and all that stuff, she's gonna have surgery this upcoming Friday, and they're going to neuter her so that she doesn't have that. And so I'm just gonna keep her and take care of her because I don't want her to be treated any kind of way out there. So guys, that's just the story I had to tell you guys of what was going on, because it was really crazy to me. I had to tell you guys that story of what was going on. But I will keep you guys posted, and I'm going to see you guys later on the next video. Let me go show her to you guys. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. You see how big she got? Hey, girl.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.